feel the need to record this because I'm so ticked off and pissed with WB per usual. It's like a prerequisite for being a DC fan. If you want to invest any time in their TV, movie, anything, just be pissed at WB because one way or another, they're going to fuck it up. And then when they hear the response, they don't learn from that. They don't take from the response from the fans. They double down and they fuck it up some more. And then when the money doesn't reflect their poor decision making the way they want it to, they're shocked and surprised. And then the cycle repeats itself all over again. You know, we get filled with empty promises, we get filled with all this excitement, and then you rip the rug from under us and we fall on our face. I think I said it in a previous video that being a DC fan is like waiting at the edge of your seat to fall flat on your face. And that's really what it is. It's really what it is. And, you know, I keep looking at the Cavil situation and I keep getting more pissed off and upset with how they handled things. I feel so bad for Cavil. I know I made a short on it. I know I did the community page, but I have more to say and I like to talk. So it is what it is. Like the way they did Cavil was so awful. You humiliated this man and you have nothing to show for it. You got nothing to show for it. And you won't have anything to show for it for some years now. And let me tell you this, even if down the line we get a great Superman film and we get a great new DCU, how you treated Cavil will not be forgotten. How you've treated your talent will not be forgotten. And it will come back to bite you in the ass, WB, because you have a history of doing this. There is a pattern of behavior where you treat the people who work under you like garbage and you screw them over again and again and again. It goes from the animation to the films. You keep fucking over your talent and you expect to bring in new talent that's going to work with you and be there with you when you have proven to not really be reliable. If you knew that you didn't have a plan for Cavil's Superman, why would you rehire him? Why would you get him excited to the point where he made a post? There's no way he would have felt confident enough to make a post about coming back as Superman if he didn't feel like that job was secure, if you didn't make him feel like that. And I also think The Rock is partly to blame for that, because he gassed it up too, going on interviews talking about, you know, how Cavil's going to come back and da-da-da-da-da. But that was a whole red flag because in my mind, his whole mission to bring Cavil back as Superman, his intentions were not pure. The only reason The Rock wanted Cavil back was so that his character, Black Adam, would fight him and win. That is the only reason he wanted him back, period. It had nothing to do with what Cavil's Superman would mean in the greater DC universe, what the character of Superman means in general, because he has a global impact. None of that came in his mind, in The Rock's mind. All he wanted to do was just fight him and win. So good job, I guess. You led that right into a graveyard alongside WB. Like, I'm so furious. His Superman never evolved. Do you realize that? Do you realize we had 2 straight movies of Superman being in this grimy, depressive state, right? Then he died, okay? Then you bring him back and we got like 10 minutes of a new Superman and we're like, okay, we're going to build from this and we'll see where his character goes. Nope. That's gone. That's done. We're not going to see that ever again. You know how insane that is? He never evolved. He had 2 movies. You killed him off. He was resurrected. And now he's in the abyss. And you want me to look to the bigger picture? You want me to be excited for what's to come? What am I supposed to be excited for? What am I supposed to look forward to? The one thing that people were fighting for outside of the Snyderverse was Cavill's return as Superman. That was the one anchor that you had, WB, with your fans, with a good chunk of them. And you ripped it away. There's nothing to look forward to, at least at the moment. I don't give a damn about this Superman film that's being developed, this younger, brighter Superman with gun, because it's like you had to do this at the expense of your talent, at the expense of Cavil. Like, I'm all for rebooting and resetting, but not at the expense of Cavil. Period. You want to screw over your talent? Why don't you screw over Ezra Miller, who's an actual criminal? But yet you're still silent about that. You're still complicit about that. You will protect that man, and you will fight to have that film put out in theaters. But you'll say bye-bye to people like Cavil. I said Affleck. Affleck is in the air. You know, Godot is out, which I'm fine with. But again, I mean, at least she was a constant. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. That's why I say how they treat their talent will absolutely come back to bite them in the ass. And it will not be forgotten. I don't know. Like, didn't James Gunn, he had a whole, like, Twitter post making plans, right? And it featured the Kingdom Come Superman. Once again, pumping us with false expectations and excitement. Because we're thinking, oh, this is what Cavil's Superman could turn out to be. Nope. Whole time, no, he wasn't needed. Like, can you believe that? Because I can't. And it's just, I'm so ticked off thinking about it and talking about it. And this is the last time I want to talk about it. I just want to kind of get my anger out with WB, because they don't listen. They don't listen and they don't learn, and they're never going to. The cycle repeats itself again and again and again and again. Weren't we having similar conversations when Zaslav took over and he was chopping everything up and down, up and down, up and down? We were like, oh no, but something good could come from this. We're having the same conversation again with James Gunn coming in and chopping everything down, chop. Like, I don't know. This universe is pretty barren. The only thing that's constant right now is Matt Reeves' The Batman universe. And while I'm excited for that, that's its own thing. That has nothing to do with the greater DCU. Absolutely nothing. What do we even have right now with the greater DCU? We have Aquaman 2, which I'm not over the moon about. I'm really not, right? We have Shazam 2, which I'm not over the moon about. You had to make up villains for that film instead of just having Black Adam, because The Rock is so adamant on divorcing that character from Shazam because of his ego, in my opinion. But whatever. So I'm not really over the moon about that. You have the Flash film, which I still don't think we're ever going to see. I really don't. I'm prepared to eat crow on that, but I truly believe that film is not coming out in theaters. But we have that film, which I'm not really pumped about. I'm really not. And I'm not going to see it regardless. So what is there? What do we have? Nothing. What is the bigger picture again? There's no outline. I'm still waiting on that 10-year plan that they were talking about. Still waiting to see that. I don't know, man. It's just so... Oh, it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting being a goddamn DC fan. I'm going to still be a DC fan because of what they've built. But as far as what they have right now, this is ridiculous. And, you know, I've pretty much checked out of the MCU. I'm kind of ready to just check out of the DCU right now. I really am. I feel so bad for Cavil. He's passionate about this character. You can tell he loves the character of Superman, and he got pushed to the side and put on a shelf for almost a decade. You dust him off for 2 minutes and then shove him back. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh, why? My God. I'm done. I'm over it. Have a great rest of the week, everyone. Thanks for listening. This is going to be a simple video, no edits. I don't care. I literally don't care. All I wanted to do was just celebrate my birthday week in peace and harmony. And you can't be guaranteed that when you're a DC fan. And I should have known better. I should have known. Oh, I'll check with you guys later. Bye-bye.